The Ottawa Senators are extremely pleased to select from the Boston U Terriers, Brady Tkachuk.
Derek Brassard, cross, go in, score! 2-on-1, goes around.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Now, before we get into today's news, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, SeatGeek, for sponsoring today's video. If you head over to SeatGeek.com or download the app in the App Store, use our promo code SensTalk to save $20 off your first purchase. It helps yourself out, saving some money, and it helps us out to continue making these videos. Now, let's get to the news of the day. The Ottawa Senators have acquired goaltender Anders Nilsson and forward Darren Archibald from the Vancouver Canucks in exchange for Mike McKenna, goaltender for the Ottawa Senators, and forward Tom Pyatt, who just cleared waivers a couple hours ago, and a 6th-round pick in the 2019 NHL Draft. So firstly, I'm going to go through the players and say my opinion on the trade. So Darren Archibald, he is really going to help out Belleville this year. He has some NHL experience. Darren Archibald leads the Utica Comets in franchise points, etc. So this season, 23 games played in Utica, he got 16 points. In 9 games in the NHL, he got 2 points. So decent depth guy to have in your system. Let's get to the main piece here. Anders Nilsson, 12 games this season, had an .895 save percentage and 3.09 goals against average. But Vancouver has one of the worst penalty kills in the league, while Ottawa is starting to get on the other side of that, having a decent penalty kill as of late. 5-on-5, Anders Nilsson has a .921 save percentage, which is, if you couldn't tell, pretty good. So the Vancouver Canucks special teams has really let down Anders Nilsson. Nilsson had great numbers a few years ago in Buffalo, and that's when, if you guys and girls remember, I wanted Anders Nilsson to sign with Ottawa a couple years ago. I'm very ecstatic to have him. He's huge. He's an absolutely huge goaltender with great skill. And, you know, with this .921 5-on-5 save percentage, it shows that the numbers reflected in Vancouver don't reflect the player he is. And it's a fresh start in Ottawa. He's going to get plenty of time. This may also show that Anderson might be out longer than we thought. Or maybe they're looking to trade him. Probably the before, not the after. But his 21 save percentage, 5-on-5 is pretty good. His 5-on-5 goals against average is 2.41, which is also pretty good. Now let's get to what the Vancouver Canucks fans are getting here. Or the Vancouver Canucks. Mike McKenna, a lifer in the AHL. Great guy on Twitter. He's just a great personality. We want to wish him and Tom Pyatt the best in Vancouver or Utica, wherever they end up. Nothing but pros, but it was time to move on. So Mike McKenna, .897 save percentage this season in 10 games started, or played, and a 3.96 goals against average. Meanwhile, Tom Pyatt in 37 games played, we all know the story, hasn't scored a goal. In 74 games, his NHL career looks to be over. 2 points in 37 games played. The 6th-round pick in 2019 will be this season. A 6th-round pick. And that's just a throw in there. They get a good depth goaltender in Anders Nilsson. So firstly, let's talk about the trade. I personally think Ottawa won this trade. Firstly, Tom Pyatt had no future with Ottawa. He's gone. Mike McKenna, great guy. You cleared up a spot now. Now you got rid of him. You got a goaltender in Anders Nilsson, who is an actual NHLer, has had success in the National Hockey League, and is the best goaltender after Anderson, NHL ready in the organization. Much better than McKenna is Anders Nilsson. The numbers don't show it this season because of the depleted stats from the penalty kill in Vancouver, but McKenna really is a really good goaltender, trust me. As well, Darren Archibald, upgrade over Tom Pyatt in my opinion. He has played a lot in the AHL, but he has been able to put up points. So it's a win-win because you help out Belleville where you have the prospects like Balsters, Brown who's injured, but the prospects in Belleville, you have him playing with them. And then as well, if somebody gets injured, Darren Archibald has some NHL experience and he's been able to compile a few points here and there in the NHL, unlike Tom Pyatt. So Archibald's already an upgrade. The 6th-round pick, I know it's a rebuild, but it's a 6th-round pick, and you know you're not going to get a huge upgrade for a goaltender. Especially when your starting goaltender may be out long term for nothing. So you're getting an AHL goaltender, Vancouver, an AHL forward in Tom Pyatt, and a 6th-round pick for your backups. And now you could call it Thatcher Demko and Darren Archibald, which was I like Darren Archibald. You know, I haven't seen him play that much, but I have seen his stats, and you know, Stats don't show everything, because like Chris Kunitz stats were depleted when he was playing with Crosby. Upgraded when he was with Crosby. But it does show that there's a consistency of scoring in the AHL, and he's able to put some points up in the NHL. So a decent depth piece here. So to wrap this up, Nilsson, automatic upgrade over McKenna. He's going to wear number 31. Ottawa right now, top 3 goalies in the organization are all Sweden: Hogberg, Gustafsson, Anders Nilsson, which is pretty cool. They love the Swedes. And I'm wishing nothing but the best to Tom Pyatt and Mike McKenna in Vancouver or Utica, wherever you end up. Welcome to Ottawa, Darren Archibald, Anders Nilsson. And it's funny, we're playing Vancouver tonight, and they just switch locker rooms. But anyways, I'm excited for Anders Nilsson. It's good. Now you got Hogberg and Nilsson together, and hopefully Anderson soon will come back. And Nilsson's an automatic upgrade over McKenna and Mike Condon. So this is a great upgrade. Only thing I'm concerned about now is how long is Anderson going to be out, because this trade makes me believe Anderson may be out long term. So let's hope that's not the case. I'll try to figure that out, ask some people around. But besides that, I'll see you tonight when the Sens take on the Vancouver Canucks. Mike McKenna and Tom Pyatt's team tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So besides that, thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. So please follow us on Twitter at Senstock_. For live updates of the games and of course breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at Senstock, add us to circles on Google Plus Senstock. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Please check out our website, SensTalkCentral.com. We update that every single day. And of course, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com, or download the app on the App Store. And use our promo code SensTalk to save $20 off your first purchase. Besides that, the Sanders acquire Anders Nilsson and Darren Archibald, and trade away McKenna, Tom Pyatt, and a 6th-round pick. Good luck to everyone in both sides of the trade. Good trade going on for the first time forever. I'll see you tonight when I recap the Sens versus Canucks game. I'll see you then. Go Sens, go.